So I've played a lot of PlayStation games, and I'm talking a lot even before I had my PS5. Now I thought it would be a good idea to see what are my most played PlayStation games based off hours, and trust me, you will be surprised because some date back as far as 7 years ago, just as I was starting off my fitness modeling career.
Hey, I got you guys a protein shake!
And also make sure you stick around to the end of the video because we just hit 30,000 subscribers! Yeah! Whoa! Yeah! Woohoo! Well, I thought we weren't doing face camera today. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go get changed. I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone because we have reached 30,000 subscribers. Never did I think we would flipping reach this milestone. All of you fellow Newtronians and supporters, this is crazy. Make sure you do stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to give you details about the giveaway for the 30,000 subscribers. So watch all of the video. But before we start, we need to give a shout out to this video's sponsors, Atlas VPN. I've never used a VPN before I used Atlas VPN. And I was stupid not to because you can be at risk of malicious links and trackers for people trying to steal your data. But with Atlas VPN, the most affordable VPN out there from as little as $1.83 per month plus 3 months free, you will stop ads and malware, basically people trying to steal your data. And when I entered my email address into this VPN, the app recommended the websites I should change immediately because of data leaks. It will also keep your Google searches private without tracking any of your data. Shit. You also save money while shopping online as it will get you the best deals where possible. But more importantly, isn't it annoying when you're on Netflix and some movies are just not available in your country? Well, when using this, I switched to a server in America and all of a sudden that film became available. I started watching one of my favorite films, one of the Fast and Furious ones. So if you do want to support the channel and protect yourself, then Atlas VPN is the one to use. It's the most affordable from as little as $1.83. And then you get 3 months free. And there is also a 30-day money back guarantee. So make sure you protect yourself now. Hey, wait, that wasn't even scripted. I can't even remember when I played FIFA 16. It just seems like a massive blur to me now. Looking back on this FIFA game, I cannot remember a thing about this game because they're all the freaking same. But I have racked up over 54 hours on this game. When I played this 4 years ago, I could not get enough of FIFA, and it wasn't because of the ultimate team.
Hypermotion technology, the most advanced technology yet.
Man, this was all about the career mode. Being my own manager, seeing if I could take Newcastle United to the top of the Premier League. Yes, I'm a Newcastle fan. I used to love the pre-season tours, the messages in your inbox from the board, players, and building a squad, and being careful with your money. Man, these were the days. And now FIFA is all about the microtransactions, ultimate team, gambling for young kids, and they have absolutely no reason to put any effort anymore in the career modes. For instance, I tried to play the FIFA 23 career mode, and when I was negotiating for a player, you sit down with the other manager. I made one offer, and if they don't like it, they just walk off like an absolute baby. I was like, this is not realistic at all. Yeah.
New kits, new players, same freaking game.
Well, as you can see in number 14, we have the one and only The Witcher 3 with 56 hours played, and I'm surprised there isn't even more. But the other day, I actually completed the DLC, which was absolutely amazing. And if you've seen my previous video, you will see that I have ranked this game in number 2. And this game is like 8 years old. I'm not playing it at the moment because I'm playing Immortals of Avian, which I'm really enjoying, but I really want to get back to this game and just play some more. It's 7 years old and it still holds up today with that PS5 upgrade. That is all is needed to make this a must play. Abilities, his incredible swords, the customization. You can see I'm currently rocking this incredible all black outfit. I have these 2 epic swords, and one of the side missions I got gifted one of these swords that looks amazing and it is so powerful. In the DLC I have my own house, and this part of the game I freaking loved. It reminds me of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I haven't even got to that bit yet, where you can just customize your own house. And even though I've completed this game, this makes you feel that his journey is not ended. That's why it feels like there's still more to play in this game. There are still so many contracts for me to do. There are other missions to collect. I paid 5,000 to upgrade the front of my house, and oh my gosh, the transformation is absolutely epic. It's transformed it into something else. Inside the house, I hang up my armor, my weapons. I've even upgraded my damn bed. I've also upgraded the stables for my trusty horse Roach. In terms of hours, I'm surprised it's not even more. I will be doing a new game plus eventually. Well, in number 13, what do we have? Star Wars Jedi Survivor at 56 hours. And what can I say about this game? Yeah, it's definitely dropped. Mate, this feels like I'm playing PS3. The story is epic. The combat is perfect. You can fully customize Cal, his hair, his clothes. You can customize BD1, different parts. You can choose different stances. You can change your lightsaber, different colors. And wow, this could easily have been Game of the Year if it wasn't unfinished. I might just switch to Dead Island 2. Hours and hours of exploring this epic world, upgrading my abilities, fighting a hell of a lot of amazing enemies. And I know a lot of you may be put off by this game because of the state it is in, but I do urge you, you will want to play this game. There are so many different environments that are visually stunning that makes it feel like an open world game. I'm going to wait a bit before jumping back on this game for a new game plus. Well, in number 12, we have Final Fantasy XVI, and I've played, what? Is that 66 hours? 66 hours of this game. I have started a new game plus, and I'm only at the beginning because I've stopped playing to play other games. This is a very, very long game to get through. The story is unbelievable, as I've said in multiple videos. It does tell an incredible story, but sometimes I do have the urge to just get my hands on the controller and just play. It is one of my favorite games this year and up there of all time, and it is the first Final Fantasy game I have played, so it does hold a special place in my heart. The abilities you get in the game are a joke. The combat just gets better and better and better and better. I cannot remember a game that introduces so many characters and you build a relationship with all of these characters. It's crazy the love and the relationship you have for these characters. And once you dive into their backstory, you really feel a part of their family and this game. I know I sound so passionate about this, but this is what gaming's all about. So next we have a PS4 game. I last played this 3 years ago, which was in lockdown. And I got, how many hours did I get? 69 hours. I just remember playing it throughout lockdown. And what was so annoying is that my PS4 would just spit the disc out. It would like sound like it's going to explode, and then it would spit the disc out. I'm surprised my console managed to deal with this game. Let's go! God, that sounds loud. Let's keep going. Insomniac are the absolute bosses of modern day gaming. They always freaking deliver banger after banger, and this was one of them on the PS4. I remember playing this in lockdown. God. What good times. On stream I was rocking the amazing Spider-Man suit to Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man suit, and then to Tom Holland's as well. It was so hard. There were so many epic suits. The different suits you get in the game as well were just unreal. Now the next one in number 10, you're not gonna believe it. Destiny. Like, I cannot believe how long it was since I played Destiny. This was 7 years ago. But the funny thing is, I can't remember much about this damn game. It's been that long. I remember the customization was amazing, and I did have a few friends who I would play online with every weekend, every Friday, Saturday. We would have epic missions. It was actually my DPD guy. How funny was that back then? He was literally a hardcore gamer, and I added him. Him and his mate would get pissed off because I was like, listen, I've got to go to bed early. I've got to go, I've got football in the morning. So I would leave about 10 o'clock, and they're like, we're going to play till 2 in the morning. All I remember about this game though is the gunplay was so much fun. I still remember the first bit when you're dropped on this planet, and it just, the gameplay, I'm looking back on it now, it looks amazing. It brings back so many damn memories. At the time, seeing this new gameplay for the first time, I was amazed by it, and as I played more and more, it felt like there was no end to this game. They were just putting out content and content. I was like, no, I don't like it that there's no end to this game. I don't want to feel like I'm just playing and playing. I like to have a definitive ending. This is just a blast from the past, man. 70 hours on Destiny. Number 9, we have, with 72 hours, FIFA 15. We're gonna move on. All right, let's go on to number 8. And at 76 hours, we have Demon Souls. There is so much replayability for this damn game. Yes, I know it's the easiest Soul game, supposedly, but my first playthrough, I started with the Royal class because I had to make sure I was far away from these enemies, and it gave me half a chance to get through this game, and that did help me out a hell of a lot. And once you got past that first level where I did struggle, the first boss, was it Phalanx? Like, he was quite an easy boss, but I was so nervous because all I could think of was that if I die, I have to do this level all over again. And it was about 15-20 minutes, that first bit. But once you got past that first boss, you can start upgrading with your souls. It took me a while to get to grips with it, but I persisted, and yeah. I did have some frustrating moments. I remember I kept saying to myself, no matter what, if you get annoyed, just stay calm. It's part of the game. And then I kept forgetting that. On my second playthrough when I was the knight, that's when the fun began, because then I got more and more confident because I knew what was coming. Going up to enemies with my shield, parrying. I rarely did I parry because I couldn't get it right. But that was so much more enjoyable. And the bosses in this game. Oh my god, Destiny 16 trophies. Gosh, don't talk to me about trophies, guys. I'm probably going to get annihilated in the comments. Over to number 7, as you can see. Horizon Forbidden West. Like, that's not bad. 60 trophies out of 80. 78 hours played. And a lot of people may think you don't like this game because I have mentioned it in numerous videos. It's not that I don't like the game. It is an amazing game. It is stunning. I didn't realize I invested that much in the game. But I did recently play the DLC, as you guys know. And I really enjoyed the story, the freaking graphics, the combat. That's where I was just a bit... Maybe I just wasn't good, but I didn't like the combat in this game, especially with the machines. I just kept getting hit. Like, it didn't feel like there was much to it because it was very hard to avoid some of these attacks. The bow and arrow and stealth was my favorite part of the game. I just loved doing the stealth as much as possible. When I was using that bow, they felt very spongy. Nevertheless, this is one of the most impressive games on the PS5. I just felt exhausted after playing this game, and now, apart from playing the DLC, I did pretty much loads of side missions. I just don't feel any need to go back to the game. I don't feel like I want to play this again. It's just too much to do. Now, what's even more impressive that you guys are going to be like, what the hell? You haven't even completed this game. Elden Ring is number 6 with nearly 80 hours of this game, and I still haven't completed it. How? Like, when I first played Elden Ring, I was quite easily brought back down to earth just because I got to that first boss. Yeah, I was just like, yeah, I better go somewhere else and start upgrading.
Who the hell was this old stupid Oh, Jesus.
I then made sure I ventured off, making sure I would upgrade and try and rack up as much runes as possible to upgrade and get stronger. When I met some of these incredible bosses, yes, it would take me a long time to defeat them, but oh my gosh, when I say it was so satisfying, I felt it was a sense of accomplishment. And I think that's like nearly the only game that made me feel like this because of how hard it was. Radahn, who again was my favorite one. I remember how incredible that boss fight was. There was so much fun dying and doing these bosses again. I'm just stuck on the fire giant now, and I just haven't picked it up ever since. I don't know why. I really need to. But I'm thinking, now that we've built an army of Newtronians and you guys following the channel and being part of this community, maybe one day I'll do it on stream and you guys can help me out. On to the top 5. Yes, we have Assassin's Creed Odyssey with 102 hours. Don't worry, I'm not going to take off my top. Being Greek and Spartan, I'll do that in my own time. But I really enjoyed this game, mainly because it's ancient Greece. Like, I'm Greek Cypriot, so it just amazed me. The visuals of this game amaze me. The buildings, the structures, the colors. Damn, it makes me want to go on holiday.
You see, Els? We're on the beach.
But say what you want about some of these Ubisoft games, especially the recent Assassin's Creed games. Take the fact that you're not an assassin. Yeah, we know. They're too big. Odyssey was a very, very big game. Take out the microtransactions as well. I did love this game because there was just so much to do. It was quite comedic as well. I wanted to do a new game plus, and I did it. And then I got to the start and I was like, there's so much for me to do. 102 hours. This is so much better than Valhalla because the scenery is so much better. Why wouldn't I want to be in the beach in Greece? In number 4, we have the one and only Ghost of Tsushima with 118 hours. 54 out of 77 trophies completed. Not bad, but I don't even need to run through this game. Now, I played this game after Valhalla because it's going to make sense later on. And I realized after playing those games, Odyssey as well, I realized this felt like the old Assassin's Creed games. The combat was so much better in this game. The exploration, deep character development. This will forever be one of my favorite games of all time because of Jin Sakai and the journey he goes through. Some people may say the world is a bit bland, but I loved it. Yes, there could have been more people, maybe more towns, but maybe that's something for a sequel. The horse riding in this game, the feeling of using the wind to direct you rather than just a cursor like most Ubisoft games, that was a game changer. Rarely did I fast travel in this game, and I'm not even kidding you. I literally just wanted to ride everywhere to my next point because it just felt that good. 118 hours and it was worth every damn minute. In number 3, we have the one and only The Last of Us Remastered. Now you're probably gonna think, what the hell, Newtro? 156 hours on this game, and I only got 13 damn trophies. What the hell was that about? What? Maybe some of you will start to realize why I hated part 2 so much, because for me, this game goes way back. This came out 10 years ago. So I was 21 years old, and this is before I started weight training. And literally, I was so broke back here. I started to build my career, and I believe this was one of the last games I played before I packed in gaming altogether, and I focused on sorting my damn life out. This was such a touching story. I played this over and over again. Yes, I'm showing part 1 gameplay as opposed to the PS4 version just because it looks better. I never used to skip the cutscenes. I felt like this was a perfect game from Naughty Dog. Maybe I was so passionate about Joel, maybe because my dad, you know, bless my dad, he wasn't really there when my parents got divorced, so I was about 14, so I felt like he wasn't there. And maybe subconsciously I had this love for Joel because he basically had a reason to love again. He lost so much just before this massive zombie pandemic happened. Years go by, he does so many terrible things, and then he finally became a protector again, and he felt like he had something to live for. That's what made Ellie and Joel's relationship so special, and I just feel like Joel deserves so much more respect. Can you do? Now guys, in number 2, now you're gonna be like, what are you doing? We have Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now hear me out. 177 damn hours on this game, and not once did I spend anything on microtransactions. Now this was the first proper game I bought on the PS5, or I think it was given to me as a present. I think Els got this one for me. At the time, I was just amazed by the graphics and the next generation of gaming. Eivor was a great freaking character. There was no doubt about that. I miss the Ezio days. Stop saying Ezio. Ezio. Not Enzio. People have pointed this out on numerous occasions. Sorry, man. Sorry. Okay. Ezio. Now, I got used to the bugs and the new bugs that came with updates to get rid of the old bugs. So there was new bugs with that. So I completed 2 of the DLCs, which I did enjoy them. There just wasn't much to it. I didn't buy Dawn of Ragnarok. I was like, no, forget that. Because of God of War Ragnarok, I was like, that is what I want to play. I don't want to play as a cheap Odin. And yeah, I just thought it was just getting more and more stupid now and a bit more mythical, which I wanted more of a grounded game. So what did they do eventually? They add in an Iron Man suit. But to think, guys, I put in over 177 hours. This was during the lockdown as well, so I was spending day and night on this game. It was very disappointing that there's no new game plus on this damn game because you can't replay any of the damn mission. What is the point? Where is the replayability? It's that big of a game. You invest so much time in cosmetics, customization. Why the hell would I ever do a new game without a new game plus and lose everything I've done for 177 hours? And you know what's so funny? During my early years of YouTube, I actually did a review of this game, and wow, my videos back then. The game's review, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm excited to do this review as this was one of the first games I played when I purchased my PlayStation 5. And I hope you enjoyed the Ghost of Tsushima review, my first ever game review. Okay guys, so we're heading to number 1. And you're like, what Batman Arkham Knight, 295 hours. I cannot believe the amount of hours I've put on this game. Back then, I loved this game so much, and the previous 2 games. I never played Arkham Origins, completing every side mission, every question mark from the Riddler. Yes, I did every little bit, even though the trophies don't say otherwise, but still. At the time, obviously, I wanted to be Batman, so it was the closest thing I was ever going to get, of being a rich playboy millionaire. I'm really surprised that this is my current #1 with nearly 300 hours. This is why I love linear games in a way. Even though this was like an open world game, I could just play this over and over again. Unlocking the Dark Knight suit was my favorite, because Christian Bale is still my favorite Batman of all time. Nothing for me will beat that trilogy. It was so good, so grounded. Before you just, you know, green screen everything now. These are some of the best games in superhero genre, shall I say. The epic storyline in this game, I loved every minute of it. I really wish they would make a new Batman game. I really want them to do that instead of a Suicide Squad or a Fortnite Suicide Squad edition. Those are my games, and we're going to swing back round now to the big screen. Okay, now that we swim back round, what do you think about the games I have played? Do you think it's crazy that I've hit 300 hours on Batman Arkham Knight? Make sure you drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know. Let's take a look at the comment of the day from my previous video, ranking my best PS5 games of all time in 2023. And make sure you stick around after that, because then I'll tell you how you can enter the giveaway. Shout out to Volcano. It's really great to see how much your channel has grown. You've been very perseverant. You have kept or improved the quality of your content, and at the same time, you're still the same cool guy from your first video. Congrats. Thank you for the comment, Volcano. I know you've been here for a long time. I do remember the name. I try and remember as many of you as possible. Never did I think we would build such a very cool, amazing community. We've got loads of people on the Discord that I connect with you guys. I just never thought this would happen this quickly. You have an idea, but you just never think so. So this is a shout out to all you guys. And before I go into the details of the giveaway, I know there was a few problems with the discount code for some merch that you can purchase. As of this video, till the 10th of September, if you use the code Newtro30, then you should get 15% off your order. I'm not sure if there's a minimum order, but yeah, it's working. So yeah, now to the giveaway details, and you better not skip this video just to get to this point, because you just want the giveaway. So as I said, I'll be giving a copy out of the Spider-Man DualSense controller, and also a digital copy of Spider-Man the game. It'll be a digital gift card because the game's not out yet, but it'll be equivalent to the amount that the game is worth. All you have to do to enter this giveaway is comment below your top 5 most played PlayStation games based off hours. That's all I want to know, and you'll automatically be entered for the competition, and then I will announce the winner in the next video. If you can, make sure you leave maybe an Insta name after that comment, just so I know if it's you, because we had a few problems of getting scammed. But if you're over at the Discord, that's even better, because then I can get in contact with you easier. So yeah, I'll be in contact with you, so we'll go from there. But anyways, I've never used a VPN. Now I won't lie to you. Guys. I've never used a VPN before I used Now I won't. So if you want to support the channel, seriously, what the is going on here? Like, gambling for young pick. You can look at it in two. You can look at it at two. But Insomniac. Come on, man. What are you doing? I did love this game a lot, and it felt like at some. And as I get to the exploration. That didn't work, did it? Okay, so what do you think about the? You've been so perseverant.
Doesn't look great quality, does it? Jesus Christ! Did you hear that?